Hey guys, what's up? I got two little stupid battles here with the same team, and I'm just leading off with my Specs Embor, and I go for the Scald. Doesn't kill him or get the burn, and he just goes for the explosion and kills us both. I go into my Raichu, go for the HP Ice with the Expert Belt, and it takes him out, and then I just go for the Thunderbolt because I didn't really want to switch, and it didn't really matter. But he did not have the Rock Head, which was kind of weird, and I switch into my Soul Rock, and I just go for the Rock Polish because this goes with my Poliwag. If you haven't seen that yet, I use Soul Rock to Rock Polish and then Baton Pass into it, and then I go for the Belly Drum and stuff like that. And now I go into my Volibee to counter that guy, and I just go for the Toxic on the switch. And I didn't really want to stay in, so I just U-turned out. But I was expecting to be slower, I think. I don't know. I just decided to fodder my Poliwag because I didn't really need it. And then I go into my Kangaskhan and I go for the substitute, and he shows me the counter, and that's extremely weird. He's running Charge Beam and Counter, and I'm pretty sure those are the only two moves he ends up showing me, because he goes for the Charge Beam right here, connects, raises his special attack, but then he gets taken out by the poison. So it's 2-on-2. In comes his Charizard. I know he can't OHKO me unless he specs with the overheat, but I outspeed him anyways and go for the return and kill him. And then in comes this little thing, and I know that Volibee is pretty perfect counter to this. So I just proceed to go into that, go for the Toxic, and he's going for the Giga Drain. It's not doing anything because I'm a Volibee. And then I go for the U-turn because it's super effective times 4. Go into my Kangaskhan, take the Solar Beam not too well, but it's all good. And he's that Citrus Berry with Sunny Day, so that's extremely weird. I think he's just a little confused in the head, because that doesn't make any sense at all except for the Solar Beam, but it's not even worth it. And so now I go into my Volibee to just get the crit with the U-turn, and so here's next stupid little battle. Alright, so I'm leading off with my Embor again. He goes for the Sleep Powder, and I'm just staying in because that's what I do, and I get the first turn Wake and just straight up take him out. Not even enough time for that leech. He did do damage, and he brings in his Mantine. I go into my Volibee again, takes the Scald, doesn't get burned. We exchange aids right here with our Toxic, and so now I just U-turn out, I'm pretty sure, yep. And I go into my Kangaskhan because it's a good matchup against this thing. And I go for the sub, and the Scald doesn't even break my sub, which is just awesome. And now I just go for the return because that's what you do. And it does like a third to that Wheezing, which is pretty good. A little under, but you know, you can still manage with it. And I just go for another one because I have the sub and I might as well. And now I am going to switch into my Soul Rock, get burned, but it's alright because this guy's just a Poliwag supporter. And I'm like, okay, now's the chance, now or never. So I set up the Stealth Rocks, and then I'm like, okay, I can take a hit from this Mantine. And so I go for the Stone Edge, and he goes for the rest. I actually thought that would kill him, but whatever. So it's a speed tie because he outspeeds me on that turn and goes for the Sleep Talk and gets a Scald. I barely live it, get the Rock Polish, and now I'm at 4%. I have to Baton Pass now, go into my Poliwag, and he Sleep Talks a Scald, which is just awesome because I have Water Absorb, and I go for that Belly Drum. Now I'm at max attack, he goes for the Toxic, doesn't matter, I have that Lumberry, and so I just straight up take him out with the return because that's the power of Poliwag at max attack. And then his Eradicate's in here. I thought he was going to go for the Sucker Punch, which would easily take me out. So I go for the Encore, but that's not the case, and I thought he was going to predict him to do something, so I just switched the moves up. Now he goes into his Raichu, and I take that out because I'm at +2 speed, and he just decides to forfeit. So that was the second game. I thought it was pretty cool. So leave a like if you enjoyed this Poliwag sweep, I guess. and I'll probably try live streaming later. Yeah, whatever. Goodbye.